Hi, this is Mike. This tutorial is going to be on some substitutes that you can use in regards to the catalyst foods that we just kind of took away from you. First of all, I'd like to mention a couple of things. We do not have a substitute for the peanut butter, and I think for most people the cottage cheese and the sour cream are not a big deal. If you find a substitute for those, just make sure you read the label and make sure that they are qualify as far as the 9-to-1 ratio or higher. The second thing I'd like to mention before I give you the substitutes is that a lot of people ask us about non-dairy creamers and non-dairy milk-like products. And these are largely made of different types of fats and oils, and these include the little restaurant containers to cream your coffee. The fact that several of the catalyst foods are dairy products is not significant. It's not dairy products that we're banning you from. For instance, cheese is not a catalyst food. It's allowed on the program. It's a protein food. So do not think that because you use a non-dairy creamer in your coffee or a non-dairy quart of some sort of product as your milk that it's okay. You still have to look at the label, and it's all about the 9-to-1 ratio or higher. So I wanted to clear that up. We do get a lot of concerns or questions about that. Now on to the substitutes. For milk, there are a couple of great substitutes. The two that I have found that I usually find in the proper ratio are almond milk and rice milk. The brand is insignificant again. It's not the certain brand. Here in the US, there's Rice Dream and Almond Breeze are two that I have used. The critical part is that some flavors exceed or above the 9-to-1 ratio that we need, and some are not. Because milk substitutes tend to be a carb product, you have to look for a brand that is higher in carbs. They're all going to have a gram or two of protein, so they have to be pretty high in carbs to create the 9-to-1 ratio to go way above that gram or two of protein. So the brands such as the vanilla and the sweetened tend to be the ones that put you over that 9-to-1 ratio. So again, almond milk and rice milk in the vanilla or sweetened varieties are the ones that are acceptable to the plan. Now, yogurt's a little tougher. Yogurt that's actually made from milk or goat or cow's milk just never seems to make the grade in the ratio, even though it has those probiotics that we'd all love to be taking. But we have found a brand that in all the labels that I've looked at meets the criteria. It's a brand called So Delicious. It's found here in the United States. It's in every good-sized health food store I've ever been in. And it tends to have zero protein whatsoever, so obviously it meets the 9-to-1 ratio or better. It's a carbohydrate product. So for mixing purposes, it's an S food, a carbohydrate. It has generally no protein in the flavors that I've looked at, but you still have to look at your label when you buy it. Then overseas, I don't know about Australia. I know in the UK, I think it's a coconut yogurt as well called Coyo, C-O-Y-O. I don't know anything about the label ingredients. I've talked to a couple friends, customers over there who say it meets the ratio. So look at that brand. It's probably a health food store brand as well. But look at the label. Make sure that at the time that you're getting it, the flavor and brand and all that you're looking at meets the ratio. You may also find, no matter which country or place you live, a coconut milk-based yogurt that'll meet the ratio. So in many cases, we can still have our milk, our creamer, our yogurt, and just can't have that peanut butter, cottage cheese, or sour cream. And again, remember, even non-dairy products have to meet the ratio. So it's not that it's milk, it's whether or not it meets the ratio. Thanks.